Hey, what's going on, guys? So today we're taking a look here at the PlayStation. This is from Bandai's newest, and in my opinion, most ingenious model kit line yet so far. I don't know, it's a really awesome line. Their best hit Chronicle here is where they're making video game systems as model kits, old video game systems. So this is a 2/5 scale PlayStation here, and it looks really awesome. I'm of the age where I played the PlayStation a lot when I was younger, and so this is really cool, just cool nostalgia for me as well. And this kit just looks really cool. I mean, the box art is fantastic, and just taking a look around the box, I mean, you're seeing all these different detail shots. They've got all the internal details, so not only is just the model kit of the outside of the PlayStation, but all like the inner stuff is also recreated kind of through parts they have to build as well. So I think this kit is really just begging for like some sort of like open hatch display where you're actually displaying it like expanded out so you can see all the interior bits and everything like that. I think would be just a really awesome way to display this. And just real quick to also point out here, it looks like that 002 is probably denoting that this is the second kit in the line, and hopefully they're going to make more, but the first one I think would have been the Sega Saturn, so that one I didn't really actually have or play all that much, so the PlayStation was much more interesting for me, but I hope they really make more. I'm really hoping they make like a Nintendo 64, that'd be like the best one for me, I think. But wow, this is like slightly smaller than what I was expecting, but still, I mean, it looks very cool. You can kind of get an idea of the size of that, and it's certainly small. The original PlayStation was not, I suppose, not that big. But anyway, here's just a breakdown showing what each of the different parts are. It does also include a memory card and the controller there, of course. You can see what the front and rear look like here. And then what's PlayStation? That's super tiny text there, but it's in Japanese and English, so I'll just give you guys a look at that. You can read through that if you want, a little bit about the PlayStation, I suppose, there. Over here, some more information there about how the PlayStation works, it looks like. Here we've got a breakdown of all the parts. You can see all that. So basically, this gives you a good color guide for how these parts are going to be painted. So, like, for example, this part here is just all solid green, so having this reference image there gives you an idea of how those are supposed to be colored. And then we do actually have the color guide down here as well. It's all in Japanese and in English, and then the discs there also. No like stickers for the disc other than just like a black image there, so it's a shame they couldn't get like the licensing to at least just make a sticker print of like, I don't know, whatever PlayStation game would be the most popular. But alright, here on the parts list then you can see we got all of that there as well as the sticker sheets, and then just on into the construction. Should be a pretty interesting kit to put together. I'm quite excited to see how that's gonna work, but there we go, you got the controller there as well. And memory card, looks like just a couple pieces put together there like that, and then just opens up. You can actually put the disc in and everything, and then the sticker guide here, so we'll have some stickers here for like the logos and for like the buttons and everything. So, alright, let's take a look at the runners. Alright, so here's the sticker sheet, and it's pretty interesting. As you can see, not only does it have the stickers there for the disc, but it also has these stickers which would be like the serial number stickers on the PlayStation 2, so really funny that they also included those on there also. And then here are other marking stickers there for then like the buttons and stuff like the memory card markings, things like that too. So it would be awesome to have these as actual water slides, because I would like to use these like on the actual painted kit, because obviously it's going to be kind of hard to get like a memory card. You can't exactly paint that by hand, but some water slides of this would be awesome. Then you have the rubber hose here, which you're going to use for the controller, and it doesn't have any wire going through it or anything, so it's just this soft rubber hose that's just kind of kinked like that. And I guess, I don't know, if you ever had a PlayStation, your controller wire was probably kinked to hell like that as well. But hopefully you can maybe put some heat on this and just straighten that out a little bit, just so it looks a little bit more presentable. Otherwise, there's not really anything you can really do with that. Then on the A runner here, we got 4 different colors, a couple parts there in green, some silver parts there that it's like injected silver, some black down here, and then some dark, slightly brownish, dark gray up there for the buttons and things like that. Then runner B here, obviously for the main body of the console, and the parts for that, parts for the controller, and all little detail parts and everything on there. Runner C is this one part in this kind of orangish brown color. And then runner D is the disc part and a couple little clear parts. And I have to wonder if that was sort of tongue-in-cheek to put the D runner on, put the disc on the D runner, so it just kind of works, I guess. So there we have it, guys. It looks pretty awesome. I'm gonna get this put together and then we'll see how it looks. And here's how it's gonna look when it all comes together, and I gotta say, it's really awesome. This was really fun to put together, and it's just so cool, albeit I don't really know what to do with the thing now, but it's very cool. If we unplug this, let's just first take a look at the controller here. As you can see, very tiny here in my giant hands, and it's 2/5 scale, but it just is so nostalgic. I mean, if you're the kind of person who played the original PlayStation a lot, I mean, this really does bring back the memories. This little piece here on the end, that piece there, the gray piece that kind of caps on the top of there, Feels like that is maybe gonna not stay on there super well if you're actually like moving this around too much, so maybe just be a little bit careful with that. But you got the buttons all here. The stickers actually go on there pretty well. I just used the sticker sheet, and what I did to flatten those down was use one of these kind of hard, slightly pointed Q-tips. So I just lay the sticker down and then rub it with one of these, and that got the stickers to lay down pretty flat. And as long as you're not like looking at it at the right angle, like catching the light with the sticker, then I think the stickers are pretty convincing on this if you're going to use them. That said, if you're going to use the stickers on a painted, like if you were to paint this, I'm not sure, you know, if I would really be comfortable using the stickers on that. I wish that there were some water slide versions available or something. Dry transfers or something would actually probably be the best for this. So hopefully maybe sometime in the future Bandai will put out like a best hits Chronicle sheet of like water slides or dry transfers or something to use for this and the other ones that they're going to be making down the line. And actually, interestingly, they just announced that they're going to be making the Cup Noodle as the next release in the Best Hit Chronicles line, so that'll be coming out next. It won't be a video game system, that'll be interesting. And then here's the memory card. Once again, you just have a sticker for that, and you do also have a sticker for the back as well. Now these are like actual just foil stickers as we saw before, and so these foil stickers I will keep to once the kit is actually painted. I actually am not decided whether I want to paint it or not, because actually just as it is, I mean, it just looks like gray plastic. That's how the PlayStation looked, so I mean it looks realistic already as it is. It's not like painting it would make it look more realistic. It kind of just already looks like that. So I don't know, either way, whether you want to paint it or not, you've got this little foil sticker there just for like the serial marking kind of like on the back of the memory card. This one goes on underside of the system here, just the serial marking and label for that. So memory card's cool. Those will fit into either side. The actual memory card door has a sticker on there as well. Those doors will actually open and close when you put this in, so that's pretty cool. You're gonna have to like tap it a little bit to get it to come back down. It's not super the best, but that fits in there, and your controller again also fits into either side like that. So I kind of wish that this also came with two controllers, but you just got the one, so there's that. You have like more than double of the actual cable that you need for that. It gives you the recommended length of what is the actual like 2/5 scale length of the PlayStation controller, and this is what it is. But if you wanted it to be longer, you can. You have loads of this cable here. And just going back to the other sticker sheet, I haven't stuck these stickers onto the disc yet either, just because again I'm not sure how I might want to paint this or like print something on the sticker or on the disc or something. But as for the system itself, it is actually working as well. Here you can push the button and it will pop it open just very slightly. And this button also I'm noticing is kind of sticky a little bit. You kind of have to shake it to get the button like back up, but that works there. The power button works, and that one as well, also a little bit sticky. And you do have a little clear part for that, so if you wanted to wire this up with some LEDs, you could get some like actual light coming out of there. The reset button also can be pushed down a little bit there as well. But yeah, inside you've got that, and you've got the clear part for the disc reader, the sensor in there also, so that's cool. The disc will just fit up inside there. Just pop that in. If it's not working, you just wipe it on your t-shirt first, as you do. And that is pretty much it. So I mean, it looks just so realistic and so cool. I really love this, and like the metallic bits for this part here in the back is really cool. And you even have this bit which you can actually remove here as well. A little bit tricky to do, so I need to use my knife, but you can remove that panel there as well. So it's really cool just how faithful they made it to the original design, and it's pretty amazing, and all the detail inside there as well. And just because I want to show that to you guys again, you saw the parts on the runners, but I just want to show it to you what it looks like kind of in the system. I'll just pop the top open on this. It's actually easy enough to just pop that open like that. So there you go, there's all the inner detail there. You can see how once that's painted up, that's going to look really cool. And here's the mechanism for like the open button to open up the disc hatch there. So very cool. I really like this, and this obviously would be really cool to just display this as like some sort of open hatch kind of thing, you know. Set some clear parts in there, just some clear rods to have this like set up like that, and so you can actually see up inside of there would be really cool. So that's something that maybe I'm thinking about that I might want to do, make a project out of this to have it like actually opened up so you can see all that cool inner detail in there. And just for a size comparison, here it is with the Kobukai HG kit and another just HG the Destiny there, just for a couple of examples so you guys can get an idea of the size of this. It's pretty small, and I was trying to get the Kobukai to hold the controller in his hand, but it was just not working for me. These hands aren't articulated, it just wasn't gonna work. But anyway, it would have been funny just to see, but you guys get the idea of the size of this. It's sort of like sort of reminds me like the size of like a pack of cigarettes or something like that. Not that I smoke, because I don't, but I'm just saying it's about similar to that size, I think, basically. But anyway, Bandai's Best Hits Chronicle PlayStation 1 here is definitely really awesome. It doesn't cost a lot, so I mean, you can't really do a whole lot with it, like I said. And I think it's kind of mostly just for nostalgia. If you're a big fan of like the original PlayStation and you just want to build something fun and different, here it is. You can't really do a whole lot with it, but I think it's a lot of fun and a very enjoyable thing, just as something fun and different to build. So I'm looking forward to seeing what else they'll put out in the line. Like I said before, I would love for them to make an N64, but I don't know. I think it was just kind of like maybe a one-off thing. They did a couple of game systems. Next they're doing Cup Noodle. Next they'll do, I don't know, something else, a Furby or something. Who knows? But it's an interesting thing, so definitely check them out if you're interested. And as always, again, thank you to USA Gundam Store for their support, guys. Check out the link to USA Gundam Store there down below. Use the coupon code ZakuAurelius10 to save 10% off everything there in the store. And I'll see you guys next time. Have a great day. Bye, guys.